Always burn down the road. Yeah, I'm a wheel burner, baby. Always burning down the road. I'm a wheel burner, baby. This life never gets old. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Oh, take a ride now on the Wheelburner Express. Yeah, Wheelburner Express, baby.
Oh yeah. The hell's going on, boys and girls? We're in the 11th hour, and just so you all know, I came home from work today. I haven't showered or cleaned up. I haven't done nothing. I just basically put on a clean shirt. That is all I have done. So we've had a couple of setbacks today. Like Dar and I have had a couple of setbacks going on, so that's why I was supposed to go live as soon as I got home. We've had a couple of setbacks that we've had to deal with. Nothing that's earth-shattering or mind-blowing or anything like that, but it's enough that it took it required our immediate attention. So that's why we're running late here today, guys. Sorry about that. My apologies. And this isn't going to be a long one anyway. Not a long one anyway. Again, we're just gonna do a little kicking around here. I got a couple of things in the chat that I want to try, because we put some stuff onto the StreamYard, so I want to try it out because it has really nothing to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna actually just be doing a dry run of some of the stuff that I'm going to be using tomorrow. For example, I'm going to need emails. So, like there's DIYs, there's Kiersey's, there's, we still got to put Snorlords in. So there's a couple other things. So yeah. I'm just kicking around today. We're just going to do a quick live. I do want to bring Mr. B's in, of course. The boards are almost done. He's either putting the finishing touches on them or whatever he's doing with them. But I would like to bring him in, just quickly say, hey, this is what we're doing. Okay, let's take a look. And let's get set and get ready to launch this for tomorrow. Hold on one second. Need my ashtray, which is actually one of Dar's glass flower pots that I stole. I stole her flower pot. Well, what do you call this? I don't know what you call this fucking thing, right? It's whatever. I stole it. It's mine. So yeah, we're just doing a rough through here. As soon as I see Mr. B's in, we'll grab him and bring him in. What's going on, everybody? Camille, good to see you. Bob, first. No, Camille beat you to it, brother. Sterling Wheel, good to see you. Getting ready to shave you, clip you down tomorrow. Why don't I have my wrench? Well, we'll explain that at another date. Today is not the day to do that. Kamal, good to see you again. Motobomb, woo, hello, baby. Good to see you, Motobomb. Good to see you. I like what you're doing with those shorts, dude. I think you've done 2 of them now. Well, I think the one you did with your boy over in Australia there, and you've just been taking clips of the convo. I think there was you and the Australian boy guy and I think Hooligan might have been in there, and that's a really good idea. I'll be honest with you, that's a really good idea. I haven't seen that done before. Good idea for a short, man. Glad you're here, Motobomb. Thanks, man. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Chances are with tomorrow, there's going to be more bikers and truckers running around here. So Motobomb is obviously one of them. Buck Brown's going, what is happening? What's going on here? No, I can't even read. I'm making up my own language. I'm making up my own shit. If you're not saying what I want you to say, I'm just going to make it up, whatever I want. But Buck is being a bit of a rebel here tonight. I'm not telling you how, I'm not telling you why, but let's just put it this way. Buck's being a badass tonight, boy. Badass tonight. Shannon Thomas is getting reworked on overweight. An overweighter. Is that what that is? An overweighter at the shipper on a Friday afternoon. That sucks, baby. That really does suck. Sorry to hear that. Don't know where you're going. Don't know where you've been. Taking a long trip on a jet plane. But, hey, hopefully you get out of there and you make it parked and get somewhere safe, eh? Buck Brown has secrets. Yes, he does. I have more secrets than Buck Brown. One of the big things I was pulling for. We put out the call. A friend of mine and yours answered the call, threw the line, reeled it in, and we landed a very, very, very big fish. Let me just say that. And I ain't saying jack shit until tomorrow. You guys are gonna have to wait to find out. But yeah, we did all right with this one. So no, Buck ain't sharing his secrets. I'm not sharing mine. And you know what? That's just the way it is. You're gonna have to. Buck Brown, I may not be an outlaw. I may or may not be an outlaw today. You're just a rebel, buddy. Buck, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. I really do. Trucking with T-Bone. Tony, hopefully things went well with you today, brother. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Nobody else does, but you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you and Tina on your way and you're safe and everything's good. Kamal saying hi again. Okay, Kamal, hi again. No, and Buck, just wait a few hours and he'll tell you. Yeah, that's the problem with Buck. I have to keep applying layers of duct tape to his mouth because I think he talks in his sleep too. So Kamal saying hi to T-Bone. There's my lady in red. There she is. Good to see you. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, I think. Won't we, Red Lady? You'll be hanging around tomorrow, causing a little bit of chaos and some trouble, I hope. I made it home safe. Well, you know what? That makes 2 of us, Jack. That makes 2 of us. Although mine came at a price. I ended up with a check engine light. And I've got I'm pretty sure I'm about 90%. It's an SCR outlet knock sensor that's got to be changed. So I got the price on it. It's $565. So I got to wait till Monday to get that done. But either way, the girl got me home safe, even though she was hurt. And that's the sign of a good, reliable pony. Eh? She'll take one for you and still get you home safe. So Sterling's home safe. Good. Thank goodness. Ernie and the Rough Riders. Good to see you, Ernie. What's going on, brother? Hopefully you've been safe running around. I have not seen a whole lot of you. Now, mind you, I apologize to everybody because I have not seen a lot of people. So when this drive is done tomorrow, I don't want any of you to phone me for a week. I don't want to hear from anything to do with YouTube for a week, at least a week. And I'm not going to work on Monday, so I'm sleeping in because I'm going to be tired. I want nothing to do with YouTube once this drive is over. So everyone's saying hi to Ernie and Sterling. Bob saying hi to Ernie. Testing show. Let her rip. Well, dude, that's all we're doing. I'm just making sure I'm primed. My mouth is working. Everything's good here. I do have a couple of concerns. I also do have the link. Dave has supplied me with the link for the drive tomorrow. So we're trying to figure out, we're going to probably pin it in the chat, but we're also I'm going to send the link to Kamal and Toga, and you guys can do your regular, as you're doing this stream is for your live 18 to, as you're doing your usual, just every 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, you guys can drop the link in the chat, even though I'll have it pinned. I'll have it on the screen. I'll have it on everything. So I'll have it all over the goddamn place, but I'll send it to you guys as well. So yeah, donations amounted to $2,500. That's not bad, eh? That's not bad. $2,500 we were able to put together. So we're 25% of the way there, all the way to 10 grand. Come on, guys. 7,500 to go. 7,500 to go. Should be nothing for a rich bunch of fucks like you. Let's go. Get it on. Yeah, we're at 25. Red Lady saying hi to Kamal. Ernie saying, what? Confiscated it. Uh-oh. What the hell did we forget? What the hell did I miss? What did Ernie confiscate? StreamYard allows you to cut shorts and videos directly from their platform. Nice. Wheelburner Express, yes. Repurpose the live stream and with StreamYard. Thank you. No, very well done. I really like that. I have it on my calendar. You damn well better have. Well, it's tomorrow, so don't forget about it. I bought a box of condoms earlier today. The cashier asked if I'd like a bag. I said, no, I'll just turn the lights off. Tomorrow. That's actually really good. But Putty Cat, you got one. You got one. The last couple you've been doing, not so much, but you actually got one today. Good job, man. Good job. Kamal, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. YouTube, Wheelburner Express. You guys be here. You guys be here. Buck Brown is the last concrete cowboy, played by Tom Cruise. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd want to go that far, but hey, Kiersey's trucking along with Kiersey. I always come at the most interesting times, driving naked in condoms. What the fuck? Hi, all. Well, thank God you're here, Kiersey. You got to straighten this crew out for me, man. I've been doing this for 13 minutes and 50 seconds, and the train's just already flying off the fucking rails. Excuse me. Thank you. So I am gonna go over a couple of things here that we are going to be laying down for tomorrow. Okay. Now, first of all, as you guys know, we've got some stuff to give away. Trucking along with Kiersey. She's generously given us a link so you can download her books or stream them. And then she's going to provide us with 10 audiobooks for which you guys, she will directly send to you, or she'll make available to you. And the only thing I want to know, Kiersey, is, are you reading them? Like, is it your voice? Whose voice is it? I was just curious. I think Shannon Thomas asked you a few weeks ago too, or a few days ago too, but I think you'd already come in and buggered out. So just curious whose voice it's on. So we know that Kiersey is going to be available, and she's going to be donating some merch. Snorlord, the Viking metalhead Viking caveman, he will be donating some stuff. He has already graciously donated. I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know. DIY Semi has decided as well to be generous and donate. And of course, us here, we're going to be throwing out whatever we've got laying around the house, whatever I can pull out from under the couch the cats have crammed under. We'll brush the cat hair off it and we'll throw it up there as well. So, but we are going to have, there's a couple of things that I do want to go through. Okay. And we are going to have guests tomorrow. Now, guys, usually I don't have a lot of rules. Okay. Do I occasionally cuss and swear and say the odd swear word? Yes, I do. Do I allow it in my chat to the odd person, swearing and this and that? Yeah. Do I allow racism or any kind of racial slurs? That's absolutely out of the question. Anyway, what I'm saying for tomorrow is because we are going to have some guests with us. David from Forgotten Angels for sure is going to be here. Possibly the lovely Cindy might be with us too. We are going to have other channels simulcasting us, like sending this out on their channels and carrying it. So we are going to behave. We are going to watch our P's and Q's. There will be no swearing. There will be no, you want to be funny and joke around in the chat like we usually do, that's fine. Just delete the F words, the S words, and say what you want to say what you usually say. Just keep the curse words out of it. The first drop of a C word, you're gone. Out of here, gone. I don't care if you've donated $1,000. You'll be out of here so fast your fucking head will spin. Do not even think about dropping that. And that'll be especially for Robert. Okay, I haven't seen him in here tonight yet, but the C word is an absolute no. And we are going to clean up our language verbally and in the chat. And that is Kamel is moderating. Tolga is moderating. Sterling will be intermittently moderating. Dar will be moderating. Everybody will be on guard tomorrow, and it won't be tolerated. Okay, so there will be no foul language. There will be no. And Bob, I don't want you to say, "Oh, you want me to donate? Here, there's my donation." If I see that in the chat, or if I see it anywhere tonight or the next couple of days, I'll turf you too. I don't want any of that. We have guests. We are going to treat them as guests. Okay. And we are here for the charity. That's what we're doing this for. We're not raising this money for ourselves. We're not going drinking. We're not going on vacation. And I mean all of us, you guys included. Okay. This money is going to a fucking awesome cause. And we're going to make sure that they get it, but we're going to be somewhat professional about it. All right. Tonight, hey, you want to have a little fun? We're going to do if we do a little swearing, that's okay. But tomorrow, all bets are off, guys. Everybody's got to behave themselves. Okay. That's all I ask. I think we can do that tomorrow. I don't think I'm asking a lot of one day for you guys and myself included. That's not fair to me. You guys, myself is included in that. So, all right. 2 4s in the door. What's going on? Hit the like button, everybody. Thank you. I will be in and out. I'm working. Well, you know what? So will Sterling. Well, he'll be working. We're not sure if he's going to be in and out. See, you threw me off already. Damn, I missed what you said. I'm not repeating it. Are you crazy? Excuse me. Sterling, there you go. Sterling, well, there's Trucking with Kiersey's, there's her channel. Smash the like, sub, or oil up. There you go. Hopefully I make it to my destination in time. Well, baby, we're pulling for you. Put a sail up and drive downhill with the wind behind you at all times, Buck. Get her done. Don't be messing around. Don't be looking at your phone. Don't be stopping to look and see this. Go. You understand? Old school, Buck. Old school. Reach into the pack, take the little and go. Don't ask questions. Sterling's throwing up semi-Ermy. Holy crapamola, man. The mouth ain't working yet. We better get this shit straightened out before tomorrow, eh? Sterling's throwing up Ernie's page. Channel. There we go. Flipping the Blue Mule. There you go. There you go, guys. We got some good channels in here. We got some really good people in here. Flatbed Truckers. So, what's going on, boy? Good to see you. I'm actually drinking Dr. Pepper out of an A&W mug, but it's the biggest one I've got that I can fill it with ice. It actually holds a can, about one can. So I don't have any bigger mugs. I had a bigger one than that and I busted it. Hey, you pops, what's going on there, Shavy boy? Shavy boy. So at some point tonight, I have to put together the list of the 8 guys. I have the list. I got to put them in order. I will put in my community tonight the order in which the guys are going to get shaved. Okay. We're going to start tomorrow at 1:00. And I think for the first little while, I want to bring Dave and Cindy in right away. I want you guys to meet them. I want you guys to see them and meet them. And I want to do a little talking with Dave and Cindy. And I want to give you guys the opportunity to ask them any questions that you might have, anything you want to say to them, whatnot like that. Okay. So I think we'll bring them in pretty much. We'll kick this off and then we'll bring them in. We'll throw the link up for them, for the charity. And then right after that, we will, we'll do a little chit chat. And then after that, we'll get right on the first guy. And I'll put the list together tonight. We've got 8. And the list is in my truck. Again, good place for it. It's where I left it last time, but at least I know where it is this time. It's sitting on my passenger seat. So I'll put it up in my community, give you the list of the 8 guys and the order that we're shaving them in. And we'll just start shaving. We'll start shaving. And then I think around 2:30, between 2:30 and 3:00, I've got something special for you guys. I think you're gonna dig it. I think you're gonna really dig it. Like I said, this is what I was talking about, where we put the call out and the call got answered big time. And we'll probably take care of that, say between 2:30 and 3. Give that a little time, do a little shucking and jiving with that, and then we'll carry on with the beard shaves. What's that? What? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Are you gonna get your beard shaved tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, my beard's been big. I'm gonna shave off. Well, make sure you do your legs, your armpits, and your ass too. All right. It's hanging out of your. It's hanging out of your shorts. You're a weirdo. So Guard Dog is one of our participants. So Guard Dog's getting done tomorrow. Sterling's getting done tomorrow. Nerd in Motion. Look at this. They're all walking in here. Nerd in Motion. I got a job today. No shit. Did Nerd, was Robert able to help you out, or was it something that you just stumbled into? Dude, I gotta know. But anyway, he's got a job. Nerd in Motion got a job. He's trucking, or he's going soon to be trucking. So he's got a job, and he's getting shaved tomorrow as well. So there we go. We got Nerd in Motion, Snorlord. No, I wish. Sterling Wheel, Guard Dog. 2-4 is not getting shaved. Oh, no. Tomorrow's show will be no shenanigans, please. Absolutely. And like I said, we are going to keep it locked down pretty tight. Snorlord OG, is this a Europe music video? Dude, if it'll loosen up the change in your pocket and get you to donate it, I'll be whatever you want. If you to get money to these kids, to the Forgotten Angels, I'll turn this channel into whatever you want, Snorlord. You name it, I'll make it. I'll make it happen. Good to see you, Snorlord. Thanks for popping, brother. Thanks for popping. Yeah. So no bullshit tomorrow. Thank you, Sterling, for that. $4.20. You don't realize that that's 1995 in Canadian. Nerd finally grew up. Yeah, no shit, eh? Good for him, though. Good for him. Karen Manthorn's in. Good to see you. There's Nerd's channels up there. Professional narrator, not me. I screech too much. Damn. You should have done it yourself, man. Nerd in Motion, Sterling. I got 4 axles, 12 wheels, 31 tons, 12.5 liters, 480 horsepower, 2100. What the hell is an NM? I don't know. Man TS tipper. So that's the job you got. So you're going to be tipping. Good job, buddy. Good job. I'm really happy for you. Brother, Nerd. Very happy for you. Congratulations. Everybody congratulate Nerd. Man, nailed it. Didn't even take him a week. Jesus Christ. I tried writing a book once. Dude, you couldn't even read a book once. Never mind write a book once. You're going to give away a cat? No, I got 3 of them, 4 of them I'll give away, but no, we're not giving away cats. Sorry. Tomorrow is best behavior on Wheelburner Express. Yes, although you never thought you'd hear yourself say that. Tomorrow is going to be an all ages show. That's the only way I can say this. It is going to be an all ages show. So we are going to clean it. We are going to clean it up. We have already cleaned it up compared to what the channel used to be years ago to what we are now, but we are going to clean it up even more for tomorrow. And you know, again, it's going to be policed pretty hard tomorrow. So you get out of line. We'll just, I'm not even going to give you a warning. I'll turf you. We will be civilized. Well, I appreciate that coming from a caveman like you. Rudolfo, dance ho. No, you dance ho. Can you ho dance? Can you do a ho down? Or do you grab your woman and do the ho? Or either there. Rodolfo, be careful. Dance ho. Nerd Motion, carrots. Is that okay? Hey, man, I don't care what you bring. Bye. I'm out of here. You know what? Not only are you out of here, I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. So not only are you out of here, dum. Sorry, this is going to take me a second. Here we go. There we go. Good riddance. Good riddance. My plan is to be on site at Forgotten Angels with Mr. David tomorrow to represent you all. I told you, Sterling was right. He couldn't keep, you know what? He couldn't keep a secret. He couldn't keep a secret. What did that, Sterling? It didn't even take 20 minutes for crying out loud. Didn't even take 20 minutes. He blew that one. That is what Buck is doing right now. Buck is actually racing. He's still in his truck. He's racing to get to the house tonight and then get on the bike and run like a bat out of hell and get down there. Now, if it goes, because I've been talking to Buck off and on or communicating with Buck off and on all day today. If it goes to plan, he should be down there before we kick it off at 1. Make sure you get your Wheelburner shirt, though, Buck. Don't leave home without it. So, yeah, he's going to be down there representing. Good on him. Buck, that is awesome. Yeah, it is. It is. We couldn't have a better man down there representing us. Shut the front door, you funky bar stewards. Now that's how you cuss politely. That's how you cuss. I'm 5 hours from my house and then another 4 hours down to Valrico. You'll get it done. You'll get. You know why I know. You know why I know you can do it, or I know why I think you can do it. I know. I think I'm pretty sure you can do it. You know why? Because I know I can do it. I could do it. So if I can do it, you might be able to do it. So we're pulling for you. Me, I got no problem. I could pull that off. Fucking eight tires tied behind my back and a busted steering wheel and 1 gallon of gas. I'd get that done. Telling you. A lot of drive. This is the worst version of Final Countdown by Europe I've ever heard. It's the final count. I hate that song. I truly do. And I hate that band. Europe, can't stand them. Can't stand them. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't describe what that band, why I don't like the band. I just don't like the band. It's like Rush. I don't like Rush. You know, there's a lot of things, whatever, I don't like. You had to bring that up. No, we're not going to talk about music. Where is Tolga? I don't know where Tolga is. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's probably sleeping right about now, I would imagine. He's probably what time is it over there? It's got to be about midnight over there by right now. So he might have dozed off. He might have been dozed off. He might have been dozed off. Kamal probably sleeping. Truck Zeus. What's going on there, big brother? There's our man driving the big old nuclear banana, the big Volvo nuclear banana. That's I had a friend of mine. He had, I think it was like an 86, 87 Western Star, and it was yellow, but it had purple fairings on the front, like fenders on the front, and then it had the purple cap on the top, and it was actually a really cool color combination. But we called it the nuclear banana, and I haven't seen another yellow truck where it kind of popped like that until I saw Zeus's truck. So Trucker Zeus has the Volvo's version of he's got the Volvo nuclear banana. And so that's what I called Zeus's truck. That's not an insult, Zeus. From me, that's a compliment, brother. That's a compliment. Good to see you. Yeah, I am home. I made it home a few hours ago. So was able to get home. Kind of put out some fires that we've had something popped up at the last minute. So we took care of that. And now here we are here. We're not doing a long one. I got that much of a live left. So we're gonna do this because I got a full day tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is gonna be, getting stuff set up and some phone calls and blah 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 blah. So I'm not going all night tonight. I'll be on the bike from home to. Will you be on the bike from home to FAFA? So we'll definitely be off grid for a bit early tomorrow morning. Well, you know what? Just do me a favor. Just every once in a while, you're obviously gonna probably have to stop and put some juice in that box to make a run down there. Just send me a message. Let me know you're still breathing. Okay. Can we still drink and smoke at will? 2-4. You have my permission to drink and smoke at will. Actually, for you, my friend, I prefer you to be that way. I prefer you to be well smoked up and well into the 2-4. Okay. It doesn't work if you're straight and sober. So we need you loosey and goosey. Okay. Everyone's saying hi to Zeus. Karen saying hi to 2-4. Sterling, I might be late for the shave. Sterling, I can put you near the end. I can I can move things around. I was gonna put them in the order of the longest or the shortest beard gets shaved first, all the way to the longest. But because of a couple of guys' schedules, right? A couple of the guys that are shaving, a couple of their schedules, I'm gonna move some shit around, and we're just gonna do it. Okay. All I'm saying is that I am going last or second last, because if we hit the 10 grand, Mr. B's will be last, but I will be second last to that. And then I think Freeway will be just before me, and then everybody else is going to get kind of jumbled around depending on what their schedule is going to be. Whoa, it's okay. Zeus saying hi to Sterling. Man, Dr. Pepper in that mug should be illegal. Well, you know what? I'm making it happen. Hey, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Dr. Pepper overtook Pepsi as the number 2 soft drink. Coca-Cola is still number 1. Dr. Pepper has now overtaken Pepsi as the number 2 soft drink. Now, if I quit drinking Dr. Pepper, it'll jump back down to number 3 and Pepsi will take back over. Dr. Pepper should be sponsoring these damn shows. I put them where they are. I hope they know that. Yeah, okay. Good job, Sterling. A guy with no teeth, and you're going to make me make the sh sound. You douche, Canoe. Well, good job. Buck, I'll be on my bike. Yeah, and you're going to be safe about it. What time will it be UK time? Well, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock our time is what, 5 or 6 o'clock your time. You're 5 hours ahead of us, nerd, are you not? I believe. I think it's 6 o'clock. I did get your email, and I think I replied to you. You had a commitment that you have to take care of tomorrow, but once that's taken care of, then you're going to be good to shave. So, brother, you let me know. Nerd, you let me know. I'll work around you. You let me know what your time schedule is, what time, and then I'll just do the conversion back to my time, and I'll make it work. Okay. Don't stress yourself over it. Yeah. England's 5 hours ahead of us. I think England's 5 hours ahead of us. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. It was by chance. You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll make sure. We'll make sure shit happens. Dance shirtless with dance shirtless with tuxedo cuffs like the Chippendales. Are you talking to me? Are you kidding me? You, but like I said to Snorlord, you put enough money in there, I'll do anything. I won't do. I won't. I will go right to the edge of getting this channel burnt down. As we all know, somebody who's had multiple channels burnt down, we kind of know where that edge is, right? We kind of know where that edge is. So I know how far I can push it before this channel will burn down. Here, see, you put enough money in there, or anybody puts enough money, I will dance shirtless with tuxedo cuffs like the Chippendales. I don't care. I don't care. It's for a great cause. It really is. It'll hurt you guys to look at, but I'll do it. It's a great cause. It's no problem. Nice. We need more tippers, especially tomorrow. We'll yeah, everybody hang on to your money. Hang on to your. Oh, and that's the other thing. Super chats for tomorrow will be turned off. You will not be able to send a super chat to the channel. Only because we're not taking super chats because of the conversion. And then because of the YouTube takes 30%. And last year it was just real difficult. I had to pay the difference on everything that you guys sent. And it wasn't your fault by any means, but so I'm just making sure that, super chats will be turned off. Everything is going to go through the link that we're going to put up there for you that David sent for us. So never understood the cuffs and shirtless. Dude, you've never seen the Chippendales. I unfortunately have seen the Chippendales only because my mom and my aunt I had to escort them. I had to escort my mother and my aunt to the Chippendales. That was fun. We had there was me and another one of my buds. We had to make sure that the ladies made it down there and came out in one. Actually, I was there more to protect the Chippendales from my mom and my aunt. Never mind my mom and my aunt needing protection. Who am I kidding? It was the other way around. Sterling, even my 83-year-old mom got excited over the movie 300 Shirtless Muscles. Yeah, well, I didn't. It's what's under the nest, under the rest of the clothes. Okay, you guys gonna like to talk about this or what? Bob won't be bothering us anymore, Sterling. We've taken care of that. Hashtag chickens for Dar. That should bring him in. He's already been in, buddy. He's already been in. He popped in. Oh, there he is there again. But he's already been in once. I could shave my legs. I'm looking like a Viking caveman trucker right now. Well, why don't you take your legs and put them beside Snorlord's face and we can call you Mr. and Mrs. Viking caveman trucker. Ugh. I just had full body shiver with that. Not because of your legs, but because of Snorlord's face. Oh, oh, yeah. There he is. T-Bone's in the house. T-Bone's in the house. T-Bone's driving around aimlessly down in Tennessee with nothing to do, just hanging out in his car, driving around looking at shit, typical shit that T-Bone does. T-Bone, I got your email after dinner. Let's chat. Okay, you guys chat. Sterling Wheel sounds good. I may be busy, but we'll work it out. There you go. Red lady shaving her legs. It sounds like you guys are getting all gussied up for tomorrow. Right? Like the boys are shaving, so it sounds like the ladies are following suit. You guys want to shave your legs and everything else, that's all good too. We just want pictures. Like we want you guys gotta, we want to see. We want proof. We're shaving our beards off, so you got the proof. We want to see the proof. I'm on daddy daycare, so Kobe has to be waiting for his fight, and then him and Mikey to the youth, then home all between 6 and 7:30. But after should be perfect. That's fine, dude. Just fine. We'll work it out. Like I said, do you think Coca-Cola tastes the same, or have they reduced the extract over time? Tita, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I've been a long time Dr. Pepper drinker, but I've always been a Coke drinker as well. Like when Coke and Pepsi way back in the 80s did the Pepsi challenge, I could always pick off Coke, and I always did. I always picked Coke. I think the original flavored Coke now is still fairly close to the original flavored Coke back then. When I say back then, I'm talking about when I was young, so it would have been like late 70s, early 80s, right? There's been several variations, like we had the new Coke, and then we had the other shit, and I do know that Coke does tweak its recipes from region to region, depending on where you are, what country you're in, continent you're on. It does get slightly tweaked, but for the most part, I think it is. I think it's pretty much the same. I think it is. Barbecue is ready for them freaking chickens. Well, bring them on. T-Bone, you bring on the chickens. 2-4 is going to cook them up. I had T-Bone's wife. I had T-Bone's wife in tears. I would say she was in tears, but she was laughing pretty fucking hard today, right? Because T-Bone and Tina are driving, right? And all of a sudden, T-Bone goes, hey, Brian, hold on a minute here. And I don't know what he's doing, right? They're in the car. And all of a sudden, he holds the phone up, and Tina yells at the top of her lungs, #chickens for Dar. I didn't even think about it, right? I didn't realize that he had me on speaker. So I went off on a swearing tirade. Like I was like, T-Bone, you M and F and cuck, and I just went off on a tirade. And then it dawned on me. I stopped in mid swear word, and I went, shit. I said, T-Bone, is that if you got me on speaker? And he's like, yeah. And all I could hear is him and Tina laughing their asses off. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to apologize to Tina for my language. Thank God she used to be a bartender, and she's she's married to the drummer of a band. Which I kind of ribbed her about, right? Right? Who marries the drummer? Nobody. The drummer is the last one to get laid in the band. The drummer, yeah, okay, he's got good beat, and he can keep the beat, and he can but the drummer, the lead guitarist, lead singer, those guys get the chicks, right? The bass player, he picks up the seconds after the lead guitarist and the vocalist and the lead singer, and then the drummer, he cleans up the mess. How T-Bone landed Tina is way beyond me. Okay, nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know. Oh, I can't have it, but I can have a sip of it.
Yeah, you can have a sip of it. It's mine.
My daughter didn't realize I was home. Otherwise, she would have brought me. Look at the size of this fucking thing.
I got a large. You can have more than a sip. You can have a couple sips. Because I'm kind. Okay.
Oh, ice cream, brain freeze. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
That's what I get for being a gluttonous pig, eh? Yeah. Anyway, it was rather funny. It was rather funny. T-Bone, I ended up swearing my face off. But like I said, luckily for me, Tina married the drummer. What can you do? I had respect for her. Now I don't know. You got the drummer. I hope to be here tomorrow. Well, you know what, Karen? I hope you're here tomorrow. It would be great if you were. It wouldn't be the same without you. You have to get the Mexico Coca-Cola for authentic taste. I think that's because they still use like real sugar, right? There's no added or substitute for the sugar. Oh, you got to stop leaving those out here, eh? But the cigarette, you got to stop leaving your cartons of cigarettes out here. Either they're gonna go missing or they're gonna go fucking.
Oh, that the pack isn't mine, but the bag is mine.
Oh, I wasn't worried about the pack. I know the bag is yours. I'm gonna. Well, you can leave that ice cap container out here. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure. It's true love, eh? True love. She loves her dad. So anyway, it'd be good to Coca-Cola in Mexico is because they still use real sugar in it. I'm going to share a secret on a short video views. Check this link, guys. It gives the info to this programmer. Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys, I'm telling you right now, I take no responsibility for what you see. If you click that link, if you click that link on Guard Dog, I take no responsibility for it. CM's, yeah, CM's giving a thumbs up. Sterling, 10,000. I do the truffle shuffle. Baby, we hit 10 grand. There's going to be a good time. Everybody's going to be happy. Everybody's going to be happy. Truffle shuffle. I don't care what you call it. We'll all be happy. 2-4 gets a pass. Snorlord gets a pass. Trucking with T-Bone gets a pass. All I ask for is compromise on my cut. What are we going to compromise? How do we compromise that? What do you think I'm going to do? But Buck's been scrolling away at me all fucking day today, right? Just so you guys know, okay? Just so you guys know, the whiny little bastard's been sniveling away at me all day about this mohawk that he has to get cut. Right? He wants the traditional mohawk. He doesn't want the tiara mohawk. Now, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want a tiara mohawk either. But the regular mohawk, he's accustomed to that. He's ex-military, for Christ's sake. He's used to having his head shaved and all that. So what's a mohawk? That's nothing. The tiara, and believe it or not, he actually tried to appeal and tried to make me feel guilty today. He did. He actually laid a guilt trip on me. You guys want to hear the guilt trip that Buck tried to lay on me today? Okay, so Buck actually said, I am going to put an enormous offer. Well, first of all, I've already paid quite a bit of money, and he has. He's the leading for the cornhole boards. He's got the most money down, and good on him. Good on him. So he's thinking that maybe that should get him a little bit of leeway with the mohawk, right? And I went, no. So then we've got something else coming up, and he's going to go big on that too. And if he goes big on that, he starts digging in on me, going, well, I should get some leeway here with the mohawk. And I'm like, no, this is what you signed up for. This is what you agreed. And the good thing is you're only going to have it for like 4 hours, and then you just shave your head and you're good as gold, right? So don't worry about it. The cool thing is, Kiersey has agreed to shave her head as well. So has Shannon Thomas. Shannon Thomas has agreed to shave her eyebrows, and Kiersey has agreed to shave her head. I'm full of shit. Believe me, I am. That's not going to happen. Not in this lifetime. Need it. Depends on what's week summertime. I'm not about to get overheated. Okay, you guys are chit-chatting. So I'm way behind in chat. So I'm going to just run down here a little bit. 2-4, Bucks loses eyebrows. Oh, you think? Hey, you think Buck should lose his eyebrows? So hold on, if we let Buck get the straight regular mohawk, right? If we let Buck get the straight mohawk, he has to shave the eyebrows. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty tempting. Hey, put up a poll and see what the community wants for his mohawk. I'm not putting up a poll for his mohawk. No. Buck gets a true mohawk. I don't know. Bizon. Hey, Wheel Burner, how are you? I like your new style. Well, man, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm just hanging out in my garage. We just, kind of gussied it up a bit. That's all. Till it doesn't look so much like a garage. I think 2-4's got something here. I'm thinking, okay, we'll let Buck get the straight mohawk, but he's got to shave the eyebrows off, right? Buck has paid $570. Yeah, no, that's a nice chunk of change. That's a nice chunk of change. Buck shouldn't think of it as a tiara. He should think of it. He should get a torch and consider it patriotic like Lady Liberty. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll tell you what, Buck. That was T-Bone's idea. Okay, I'll tell you what. I didn't think about this. Okay. And I didn't take this into consideration. Yes, you are the highest. You've given the most money for donations for the cornhole boards and whatnot. And yes, I know that there's something coming tomorrow that you're going to be so interested in. So that, and the fact that you deadheaded 700, you're deadheading 750 miles today on your dime and your fuel. I forgot about that. Okay. So that's going to cost you a nice chunk of change. And the fact that you're also going to you're going to get home at some point tonight and jump on your bike and run again. That's more gas and time and your time. So I tell you what, let's just go. Buck gets the straight mohawk. Now we got to get, we can do this, Buck. You get a straight mohawk, but it's got to be shaved on both sides. You can't just have short hair and a short if you're going to get the regular, like traditional mohawk, baby, it's got to be shaved right down to the wood on both sides, okay? So that's what I think we're going to do. Buck gets a regular mohawk. He keeps his eyebrows. But he gets a traditional mohawk only because of the fact that he's dropping a shit ton in fuel right now and fuel money for a 750-mile deadhead that he has no chance of making that money back. He's just blowing that money. And for the donations that he's gave and that he will probably be giving tomorrow, you get a regular mohawk. I take it all back. You get a regular mohawk. Now you better put me back on your Christmas card list, you little bastard. No one would notice if I shaved my head. I wear so many wigs. Who would care? I didn't know you wore a wig. You didn't need to tell us that. That's pretty cool. Now we're all going to be sitting there watching every single video you put out. We'll be going, she wearing a, is that a wig? I can't tell. Is she wearing a, see? Now you've got, see, that was called clickbait. Kiersey is so smart. That's called clickbait. She threw that out there knowing that everybody's now going to be tuning into her going, damn, she wearing a wig? Son of a bitch. Right. I need to get some sleep, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Nerd, congratulations on the job, brother. Congratulations on the job. Very, very, very happy for you, man. Very happy for you. And we will touch base with you tomorrow. All right. OF no 24. You got to put skin in the game yourself. There you go, eh? Look at 24. 24 is trying to screw people, swindle money out of everything and everybody. Buck gets a true mohawk. We need that boy to get laid. Well, you'd have to shave the mohawk off to get laid. Well, maybe I could introduce him to a few women that it wouldn't care. What, he could have a dead raccoon on his head and they'd probably still bang him. But just for the record, Buck Brown, the eyebrow idea was not mine. Yes, it was. T-Bone, you said that you were telling me on the phone that that's what we should do today. It was T-Bone, Buck. It was T-Bone. The big orange pumpkin. What's going on, boys and girls? How you doing there, Humberto? Good to see you, brother. Hello, everyone. Hey, Brian. Everyone say hi. Everyone say hi to Humberto. Give Humberto a little bit of love. Shannon just told me she will fight a hobo if we get to $3,000 on the raffle today. She'll fight a hobo. I don't even know where she is, but I can produce the hobo. I don't care where she is. Let me know where she's at, and I can probably produce the hobo. That won't be a problem. Yeah, Buck, exactly. Deal. Buck Brown, traditional mohawk, but the eyebrows get a mohawk as well. That is awesome. That is awesome. Always leave it to T-Bone to come up with that last little like that, eh? Good job there. Nah, he just gets to keep it. He just gets to keep a straight mohawk. He's good. T-Bone, for the love of forgotten angels. I know, eh? There's no stopping him, and there's no filter with him. Eh? He'll just keep. You can tell him one thing, and he'll put a twist on it. A damn drummer. I'm telling you. I did a video changing the wigs to make the women feel better on the road. Perfect hour, made easy. Made easy for you. I don't wear wigs. I don't want to. I'm not watching that one. You know who wears wigs? Dolly Parton wears wigs. That's the only person, the only performer I know that actually wears. Actually, I think Lady Gaga wears wigs too. But Dolly Parton is the big wig. She's the big wig. She's the big wig wearer. And now we've got Kiersey. So we got Dolly, Gaga, and Kiersey. You're in good company there, Kiersey. You're in good company. Mike Genesis, good to see you. How are you, Will Burner? Well, you know what? I'm just smoking a cigar, drinking a little Dr. Pepper here. I'm just trying to stay a little. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I'm just trying to stay relaxed and loose for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. We got a lot of cool shit going on, and you know, I just don't want to think about it. I'm hoping that today I got all my I's dotted, my T's crossed, and that tomorrow will go smooth. So I thought, let's go live tonight. Let's just do a little shucking and jiving and chit-chatting and lay down a few rules for tomorrow. You know, so we've laid down the groundwork for tomorrow. We're going to make sure that everybody's abides by what we've laid down. And I don't think I've asked too much of everybody, and I don't think and nobody's complained. Although we've already turfed one guy, so there you go. Mark Ely, good to see you. Channel member, appreciate that, Mark. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Be looking for you tomorrow, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Motobomb, bye, good luck, and blessings for tomorrow. Thanks, Motobomb. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Good seeing you as always. Big Orange Pumpkin. Hello, Kiersey. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Kiersey's killing it, man. Kiersey's killing it. The Tierra was T-Bones, then Shannon backed him over 2 weeks ago. Well, I can't take responsibility for that, right? I can't take responsibility for that. What T-Bone and Shannon do on their time, and you know, if they're putting the screws to you, that's on them. I'm only in the background cheering them on. I mean, I didn't have anything to do with that. Sorry, man. Hi, Pumpkin. Please show up here tomorrow. Yeah. Everybody that's got a channel. Okay, now here's another thing that we were thinking about this today. And there's a couple of little problems that I foresaw. And then I was talking with T-Bone today, and I think we might actually have it worked out. Anybody that's gonna carry this show tomorrow. So I think T-Bone's gonna do it on his channel. I think Shannon was saying she might do it on her. Whoever was saying that they're gonna carry this show tomorrow. The problem we've got is I can't see you guys' chats, so I can't see T-Bone's chats. If let's just say Shannon, Sterling, T-Bone, Kiersey, let's say all you guys carry this tomorrow. I can't see your chats. Only you can see your chats. But everybody in your chats will be able to see and hear me and watch what's going on. But you won't be in my chat. Your chats won't be in my chats. So the problem with that is when I'm giving away when I'm doing a giveaway for merch or something, it will only be able to apply to the people in my chat because, you know, let's just say, for example, and I've used this example before. Let's just say out of thin air, I go, all right, the first one to give me the answer to Smokey and a Bandit Trans Am, what year, make, and model is it? And the winner gets a DIY sweatshirt. Well, only the people in my chat, because the first one in my chat is the only one I'm going to see. I'm not going to see anything in anybody else's chat, right? So when it comes to the giveaways, unfortunately, the other channels will not be able to participate in that. Now, T-Bone and I did figure out a way today that I can I can send this link for the Forgotten Angels. I can send this to T-Bone, or I can send this to Sterling. I can send it to whoever wants to carry this. And then you just simply go into, when you go live and you're carrying this, but in your chat, you pin it in your chat, right? You just pin it in your chat like we do with when we pin shit in our chat. So then that way people in your chat can just go to your pin and make the donation. Pin the box will drop open. I've already experimented with it and saw how it is. It's so simple, right? The box falls open, your name, your card number, whatever, your credit card, debit card, however you're doing it, you hit send and the money goes, boop, gone, and it goes right to Forgotten Angels. So we figured out that, okay, we can do that, but unfortunately, I can't get you to participate with the merch giveaways and stuff like that. Because like I said, for example, if Kiersey was covering it, Kiersey's chat will not be in my chat, and I won't be able to see her people. Her people will be able to see and hear what I'm saying. And if they answered the question, it'll only go into Kiersey's chat and I'd never see it. So I'm trying to think about, I'd like it to be fair for everybody, but if you're going to care, if you decide that you want to carry this, I got no problem with this. I got no problem whatsoever, but know up front that you will not be able to, your chat will not be able to participate in certain things. Okay. They will be able to donate. They will be able to donate. Be safe. Love you. Kiersey understands audience retention. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Other parts of me look like Dolly too. I wasn't going to say that. You say it, but I'm not going to say that. I was just talking about the wig, man. I was just talking about the wig. You say whatever else you want to say. Looks like Dolly. I'm not saying that. I'm too much the gentleman. Talk slower. I'm not talking any slower. I'm just getting my groove. Portuguese man of war. Turfed. Yeah, we had to turf someone. We turfed them. Tomorrow will be best behavior on Wheelburner Express. Yeah, it's a one day only. I just noticed that on the back of you, it says, fear not the dog. Fear not the, what? It says what? Fear not the dog, fear the wife. Where does it say that? Oh. Okay. That one's for Dolly and Kiersey. You guys read that? Yeah. Yeah. Warning. Forget the dog. Beware the wife. Don't I know it? The raffle is still open. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The raffle is still open. Although I think we've milked as much as I think we're going to get for that. And I'll be honest with you, if you've already donated to the wheel for those cornhole boards, I ask that you don't send any more. I'd like you to hang on to what you've got and maybe throw it tomorrow. Okay, that's all I'm asking. If you haven't and you want a chance at winning Mr. B's cornhole boards, then you know what, man? Throw $20. Will get you one spot on the wheel, and gives you a chance to win those cornhole boards. So. Jerome Jones, good evening, everyone. Good to see you, Jerome. Again, hopefully, my friend, we will see you tomorrow. It's great always to see you no matter where I am, and I seem to see you everywhere, but it's always good. Sterling has an announcement. Beware, not the dog. Beware of the wife. Yeah, believe me. Her bite is as bad as her bark. Let me trust me. $20. $20. Jerome Jones, the international man of mystery. Amazing. There we go. Right? So we're at 25-20. We are now over the 25% mark, right? We're over the 25% mark. Jerome, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. If you haven't, Jerome, please go and check out the Forgotten Angels website so that you have a really good idea of where your money is going and what they're going to use it for and who's getting it. It'll put your mind at ease that you're actually giving something. You're giving, your hard-earned $20. You're giving that up for a really good reason and a really good cause. So take the time and go check that out. Trust me, it's worth it for you to go look. Okay. And on behalf of all of us, appreciate that. Thank you. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Forgotten Angels has been the chosen organization by the viewers. Donations are going to be a minimum of $20, and each $20 will give you one raffle ride. Donation goal is above $10,000. That's right. And we are now over the 25%. We're over 25% of the way. So there you go. I'd like to see more donations. Red Lady got me drunk, and I'm all right. What comes after that? Wheel burner, give me $400. I want to go to South Carolina. I just asked if I'm lucky. You want me to give you $400? Okay, I tell you what, I'll give you $400. It's at 120% interest, compounded by the hour, and you've only got 3 days to pay it back. So on $400, you're going to owe me $11,640, and it's due. You have to pay me back on Monday. I'll send you the $400, but it ain't going to be cheap. Trust me. Old habits die hard, man. Old habits. You don't lend money out unless you're going to make something on it, right? I don't lend money anyway. But if I do, holy shit, that's like a fucking Toyota Camry. I got to check to see if he's got a soup can on the back of that thing. $26 people have donated. You are all awesome. That is fantastic. And the good thing is, a lot of you have multiple spots. So it is really, really, really cool that when we spin this wheel, and I'm thinking that we are going to spin the wheel near the end. We're going to hold off on that wheel. We're going to spin the wheel when we're starting to wind it down, and then we're going to spin the wheel and get our winner. Just so you guys know, if whoever doesn't know, just so you know, shipping and everything is going to be taken care of for you. It'll be shipped to you wherever you live. So Jerome, if you decide that you want the boards, if you win and you want them, they're going to be shipped to you. Hopefully you don't live in Alaska, in which be the case, you'll be coming to the Canadian border to pick them up. But otherwise, they'll be shipped to you. Mr. B's is making those boards, and he's down in Como, North Carolina. So from wherever he is, we've already got the cost for the farthest destinations, east and west. So we know what that's going to cost us. So, okay, guys, going to take a shower and sleep. 1 a.m. I'm driving. Attaboy. Bizan, donate 400 Forgotten Angels. I'm giving them 1,000 rupees as a gift. 1,000 rupees. I forgot how much is that. I can't remember how much that will be. I can't remember. I think we did the conversion on it last week. If the winner decides to donate the boards to the Forgotten Angels, Buck Brown will be personally picking them up from Mr. B's and taking them down to the Forgotten Angels site down in Florida. So that's it. That's it. Like I've already said that if I win them, I'm donating them. If Sterling wins them, he's donating them. Buck's donating them. Zeus, he's donating them. Ernie is donating them. Everybody I know, not everybody, a few people have not, but anybody that's a lot of the people say that have said that if they win them, they're just going to donate them anyway. And if they donate them down to Forgotten Angels, then Buck's going to be gracious. He's going to swing by Mr. B's, pick them up, and run them down to Dave and Cindy himself, and he's going to deliver them in person. That way, they are guaranteed to make it there, and there won't be any ding scratches or anything else. The other thing is, with the boards, and Jerome, I don't think you know this. I think most other people do, but Jerome, maybe you don't know this. The boards here, I'm going to show you a picture of the boards. And now these aren't the finished product, okay? These aren't the finished product. These are just the boards that were as of, I think, a week or so ago. Oh, where are they? They get taken out of here? No, they did. They did. Uh-oh. No boards there. Oh, no, here they are. Sorry, my fault. My apologies. So here are the boards so far, the cornhole boards. It's the U.S. flag, Canadian flag, and then there's something in the middle there. Now these aren't completed, right? These were like a week. This picture is like a week and a half old. Somewhere on the board, it's going to have the Forgotten Angels logo on it, and then somewhere on the board is also going to have my logo on it. It's going to be smaller, but Mr. Bees has already said that if you don't want those boards, and so Jerome, this would be applying to you. If you say you win and you decide you don't want these boards, then he will do you a custom set of boards, whatever you want. So Jerome, if you want your truck or your dog or your wife or whatever you want put on those boards, you send him the picture. He will custom paint it onto the boards for you. But you do have to know, like I said, you do have to know that the Forgotten Angels logo is going to be on them, and my channel logo is going to be, it'll be smaller, but it's going to be on them as well. So just remember that. But I think that's very cool. So you can take the ones that have already been made, or you can have ones made for yourself. So Buck will be attending the camp out in October. I would love to. Sterling has an announcement. Kitty Craze with Dar. Welcome, ma'am. Step aside. The boss is here. Kamal, you almost say that with fear in your fear in your voice. Sterling's got an announcement. Well, let's hear Sterling's announcement. I like watching a monkey fuck a computer around Brian. Yeah, that's pretty funny, eh? It's like watching a monkey do a math problem. It's me. Red lady, my lady in red, $20. Hey, baby, $20 is $20, red lady, $20. And if he's already drunk, you don't even need to throw the $20 at him. I guarantee you. My lady in red, she's got $20. She's got a spot on the wheel. Spot on the wheel. That's $25.40 we're at now, boys. $25.40, thanks to my lady in red. Good job, red lady. Thank you very much. All right. She's giving away Sterling's money. Sterling was going to try to use that money and finagle her into bed. Ain't going to happen now. Jerome Jones, sorry, it was the Forgotten Angels website, but never mind. Sterling got it. There you go. There you go. So hopefully, Jerome, that you've checked that out and you've checked out the Forgotten Angels website and you are just as impressed as the rest of us. Know this as well. Not that. You guys don't need to know that. But know this as well. The Forgotten Angels are run by Dave and Cindy and their group of volunteers. And when I say the word volunteers, I mean volunteers. And that includes Dave and Cindy. Nobody takes a salary. Nobody gets paid here. They take just enough money out of the charity to run the charity, because it does take money to do what they do. But they take just enough money out of the charity to run the charity. 100% of everything goes to the kids. 100% of everything goes to the kids. And I don't know about any of you, but I have not seen another charity. Well, not that I've gone out looking overly hard, but of all the charities that I gave you guys the choice of in the beginning, this is the only one that does that. The other ones all had trustees and board members and CEOs all collecting salaries, of which, shame on me, I never actually really investigated. It wasn't until it was brought to my attention that Dave and Cindy don't take a penny. It's all done by volunteer, and all of the people that work with them, because they don't work for them, they work with them, are all volunteers as well. And Buck will be down there. Buck will be down there all weekend volunteering as well. Jerome, you can, if you want to have your ugly mug put on those boards, that's fine. Just everybody, they're throwing the bean bags. They'll be smacking you in the face with their bags, buddy. I don't know. That sounds all kinds of wrong to me. Bed, more like the kitchen floor, old man. Yeah, well, that's if you can get off the kitchen floor. Patrick, what's going on, Pat? Good to see you, man. I keep running into Pat. I think I keep running into Pat between Dewana and Zeus. between Duana and Zeus. I bounce back and forth between those two channels, and it doesn't matter which one I'm in. I find Pat. Pat, make sure you're here tomorrow, or at least stop in tomorrow between 1 or after, anytime after 1 o'clock. I have not put a stop time on it. Okay, I have not put a finish time on it. I do have an idea in my head, and I've spoken with Dar, and I think I talked with Sterling about it as well. I do have an idea. We're not going to make this an 8-hour endeavor. Okay, I do have some parameters that I'm going to try to stick to. But if I get to the, if we're rolling up on the hour where I'm thinking we should be winding it down, and there's still a good chunk of donations coming in, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. So I want everybody to get the chance, and I want those kids to get every dollar they can. So we will do that. All advertising for Forgotten Angels is done solely by word of mouth. Very well. We could use some more donations on the cornhole board raffle. My worry is, though, Sterling, that anybody that throws people are running out of money because then nobody's going to have any money to donate tomorrow, right? Now, I do understand everybody got paid today. Well, a lot of people got paid today. I got paid. My statement came due today, so we got our deposits today. So, hopefully everybody else got paid between yesterday and today. So I'm kind of hoping that the cornhole boards have collected their 25-40, and then tomorrow everybody's got a fresh 20 or 50 or 100 in their pocket, and they're ready to burn that as well. So I'm just grateful, and I'm happy that we got 20, 25, 40 for what we've got for those boards. That I'm very happy about. I'm pleased as punch about that. So, if we collect a little more, great. What time is it now? It is 6:30, almost 6:30. So there's only an hour and a half left. The cornhole boards close. Donations close at 8 o'clock tonight. That'll give Dar time to organize the wheel and get all the stuff ready for that. And that's going to probably take her a little bit of time to get that. So, anything that trickles in between now and then, hey, you know what? If you've got the extra $20, anybody that's got an extra 20. Throw it. Those boards are worth $500. You can't buy those boards for less than $500. So if you've got a 20 and you want to throw it out there and get a chance of winning those boards, throw it. We'll take it. Just this one time, we'll take it. Kamal's right. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. In 2 hours, I will post the raffle results. In 2 hours, you'll have been fed, fucked, and put to bed. You won't even be conscious in 2 hours. Who are you kidding? Oh, me caveman. Me need woman. Woman not come. Will the show be in portrait or landscape mode tomorrow? I have not decided yet. I've now got this figured out that I can do this in either. I feel that I can draw a bigger audience if I keep it in portrait, like the way it is now. But I feel that if I go to the landscape, you get a better picture. But if I keep it in portrait like it is now, we can draw a bigger audience because we will be drawing through the shores. So, I haven't decided, to be honest with you. I haven't decided. Have I got time? Have I got room for a guest? Oh, I don't know. Have I got room for a guest? You're not going to try to squeeze under the table, are you? Sterling, as long as you don't try to squeeze under the table, yeah, we can probably got room for, we've got time for a guest. Room for a guest. Bigger audience is a good idea. Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Excuse me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of, let's leave it in portrait. I can still bring in 10 guests, right? I can still bring in 10 guests, even on portrait. I'm going to have David in here for at least the first hour or so of his time. I don't want to take all his time. He's obviously got, he's got work to do and he's got shit to do down there. But on the other hand, we're going to keep him running around for an hour answering questions. And then after that, we will let him go. And then either way, I can bring 10 people in on StreamYard. We're going to bring the beard guys in one at a time, let them shave. And I'm just going to put them up on the screen like they're going to get the whole screen to themselves. No, Buck, if anything comes in after the raffle closes at 8 p.m., I'm going to ask that you guys don't, because I don't want to be touching any of the money. I want all of the money being donated with the exception of this raffle money. Everything else has to go through the Forgotten Angels link. Okay, so I don't want anything else coming in. If anybody has a desire to donate, hold off until tomorrow and let's go through the link. Let's hit the link and we can donate through there. Unfortunately, at 8 o'clock, the cornhole boards are done. There's no exceptions. There's no exceptions. Babes, I need to talk to you about house things soon. Okay, I got you. Hopefully nothing will come in after 8 as we would like them to use. Yeah, exactly. Same thing what I was just saying. I want them to use the link only. Well, Sterling, I threw the link out there. If you're going to use it and come in quickly and say something, do it. Otherwise, like I said earlier today, we did have something come up, and it was involving one of the house that we've bought. And so we've kind of got some fires that I haven't quite put out yet, but we were waiting on some phone calls from out west, and it looks like we've got those phone calls back. So I've got some stuff to take care of. So if you're going to come in quick. And if not, then you know what? I'm going to wind this down. Actually, I'll finish this off and then I'll wind this down. And I've got some personal business to take care of. And I really need to have a shower because I can smell myself. I don't know if anybody else can smell me, but I can actually smell myself. It's going to suck balls. Look at this. This is all going to be gone tomorrow. What the hell did I talk myself into here? Have you got all your clothes on? You're wearing something other than that cowboy hat, right? Or are you just wearing a cowboy hat and you're naked? You son of a bitch. You sexy, big sexy son of a bitch. You get in here.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you, brother. You're good.
Always
Nice
good to see you, Wilbur.
Love the hat, brother.
It's a requirement in Nevada. Everyone has to have one of these hats.
I've got one. I've actually got a real Stetson. It's hanging up on my wall. I got one.
Get it on.
Not right now. My hair, no. I need a shower. I'm not putting that hat on a greasy head.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
You don't want to act like a truck driver.
No. So what's up? You got something to spew or what?
Oh no, just wanted to thank everybody for the donations so far. I mean, geez, over $2,500.
Yep.
More than 25% of our goal this year, which is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I'll ask you the same thing as I asked Mr. B's. When we started this wheel with these cornhole boards, did you think that we would hit like $2,500 for these things?
I hate to admit it, but yeah, I was a little worried.
I didn't think we would.
No, because you got to keep in mind that the charity that you picked last year, any of us that hold a CDL, there's millions of us in the United States and in Canada. We know of the St. Christopher.
Right.
We see it all the time.
Yeah.
And Forgotten Angels is, that place is all word of mouth, brother. They don't do any advertising at all. Like even if you go on YouTube and look up their channel and see, what they are and who they are and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a double-edged sword, because most of the people that visit Forgotten Angels are in the motorcycle community.
Correct.
And sometimes you might get an opinion that, hey, we go down there twice a year and we party it up and, shuck and jive and get drunk and stuff like that. So it's not only that. They accept donations all year round. They're always looking for volunteers all the time.
Yeah.
And I think aligning with the trucking community right now, we're you don't have to worry about us tearing up your lawn or revving our motorcycles or anything like that. I think it's a good match.
No, I believe so. I agree with you. I was sitting there talking with Buck, and it's like, this is one of those marriages. Okay. If you think about it in the world, this is these are two big communities, right? The motorcycle community is absolutely massive, but the trucking community is just as massive. But if there was ever two communities that could come together and blend, it would be these two. Because you think about it just off the top of your head, Sterling, how many truck drivers do you know that ride bikes?
Easily 7 out of 10.
Exact same here. And if you're a biker, you could sit there and go, oh, how many bikers drive trucks? And in their community, they're probably going, son of a bitch, probably 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Right. So this is one of those two different communities that are both equally huge, that it's almost like a natural blending to put them together. And you know what? I'm hoping we're going to be able to make that benefit the Forgotten Angels tomorrow, having two communities, because so far the Forgotten Angels has relied primarily on word of mouth and the motorcycle community. And, Shade Tree Surgeon is always kicking it for them.
Yep.
But that's the biker community. So let's
not forget, Buck Brown is the one that's, he's done a lot of the footwork and connecting.
He's a madman.
And Shade Tree and everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. He's an absolute madman. So
yeah. If you want a true understanding about how mad he is truly the last concrete cowboy today.
He is.
He's running 6 log books. He's drunk. He's taking uppers. He's running people off the road.
I know for a fact, because I gave him the upper, so I know what he's doing. I gave him all the pills and booze he could handle.
I'm so happy that he's going to be able to be down there and be our guy on the inside.
Well, him and I were talking about this, and he was saying that. But it's funny because he is obviously a Forgotten Angels fan, whatever you want to call it. He's been down there before. He knows who they are. But he has actually decided, and he said, I'm going down there to represent the truck drivers, and he's going down to represent us. I'm assuming UPS showed that they delivered his shirt, his wheel burner shirt.
Okay.
So it's showing that he's going to stop at the house and he's going to be wearing the shirt, which I appreciate, because he's going to be wearing it and he's representing us tomorrow down there.
Yeah. And just in case, I sent him a Snore Lord shirt. So there we go.
Did you?
No.
You son of a bitch. That's dirty. But you had me there for a second. Just for a second. I was like, Jesus Christ. Good job.
But like I said, man, I'm so glad that he's down there, because he's going to be a positive. He's going to show, the community that, we're not all just a bunch of crazy bikers or anything like that. We're good, hardworking people, and we support the country, and we support, charities like Forgotten Angels and stuff. I think it's awesome.
I actually wish I wasn't thinking about this early on. Like when we were picking the charities, what was that, 4 weeks ago or whatever that was, when we were picking them, something like that.
Right. It feels like 5 years ago.
Okay, I know, but it still was far enough away that if I would have been thinking clearly, I would have asked Dave's permission to come down.
Yes.
And set up down there.
You're right.
And actually do the live from down there. And, bring Dar, and I would have just jumped in the car, gone down, and done it right from down there. And I wish that somehow or another, either somebody had given me that idea or it had come to me sooner. I thought about it the other day, but it was like, it's too late now. I'm committed to other things here.
Right.
But it was like, son of a bitch. That would have been like the catch me out, actually do it from there and have Dave like right here. Right.
Yeah.
And have, the I could probably, all I'd require is a Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah.
Right. Like just give me a picnic table and a tent. And that's all I would require.
But you got to keep in mind, we're truck drivers. We're used to big plans. Everything goes to shit. Then we change our plans and then we do it anyway. And then we find out our plans were totally wrong, but we still did it anyway. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
That's life in general for us, brother. I don't know about you, but that's my life in a nutshell.
That's the hardest thing about, having a relationship, with Red Lady and stuff is she understands that, like, I don't make promises. I just kind of let you know what's going on and what's possible. And
well, I tell fairy tales.
Be happy.
Right. I don't make promises. I tell fairy tales and hope sometimes they come true and sometimes they don't. But here, listen to this. You want to hear this? Okay. The last, I think 4 houses, but I know for 3. It's the last 3 houses for sure. Maybe 4. Every time we sell and buy a new house, as soon as the deal closes and everything is like, looks like it's solid and locked up, the check engine light on my truck comes in and it costs me a bundle of money. And it just happened today. It just happened today. I'm like, I was on the phone with Dar. She called me and she goes, what? I was on the side. I was on I-81. I was in the rest area making some phone calls to Freightliner and doing this. And she's like, what? I'm like, what do you think? She's like, what? I'm like, every time we sell a house and we do this and what happens? We take a hit. The truck, something happens to every single truck every time we sell a house and buy a house.
Yeah.
Every single time. And luckily for me, my Freightliner comes with the satellite link, right? Good. So Freightliner can check when the codes come up. So the check engine light comes on, it throws a code. I can Google it, but it just gives you a generic. It could be this, whatever. But they can link right into the truck, and it came right up strong. It said SCR outlet knock sensor underperforming. Okay. So that tells me, that's pretty solid that I'm looking at just a sensor.
Yeah.
So I was able to
be honest, you could probably pull that. You could probably pull the sensor and clean it yourself. You'd be good.
Well, you know what? I priced out the sensor. It's $565. You know what, man? You know the deal, Sterling. If you can do a repair on your truck and it's under $1,000, it's a happy day.
Yeah.
Right. So for $565, I'm not going to shit my pants. I'm not going to lose my mind.
No, and you got enough going on right now. Do you really want to?
I just don't want to deal with it.
The truck.
The truck had started to. It had already. It hadn't derated me when I was on the phone with Freightliner. But he said to me, he says, "You're in the yellow. It's about to turn red, so it's going to start derating you. How far do you have to go?" And I said, well, I've got 40 miles up to the yard, then I'm 70 miles down to my place. And then
don't shut it off.
I'm another 15 miles from there over to the shop. And he's like, no, you'll make it. You're good. I said, I'll be bobtailing for most of that. So he said, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. It'll probably derate you down to about 60% by the time you get it there. So I'm like good. So hopefully that's my issue. It's going in Monday morning. Hopefully it'll be a quick, easy, I'd say a quick, easy $565. Well, plus an hour of labor. So I'm probably all in and out the door. I'm probably going to be looking about $850. But
right.
Hopefully, hopefully. And then I said to Dar, we're not selling another fucking house. Don't even think about it. We're not buying or selling another house.
Well, I had some issues with my truck today too, Brian.
Yeah.
Probably worse.
But how much did that cost you?
I got back to the hub and I had to scrape bugs off the windshield.
Oh, Muffin. Did you strain yourself?
A little bit. It hurt my feelings actually because somebody else
feelings that you had to get out and clean the bugs off your windshield.
Yeah.
Luckily for me that I got back to the terminal and we got all the way around the building on each side of the building. The shop, they got pressure washers hanging on each side. So
Oh,
I
that's
just
cool.
I just grabbed the pressure washer, walked up, blasted the windshield,
Yep.
blasted the front of the truck, and I didn't bother washing it. I just didn't have time. I wanted to get the hell home. So I've got a dirty truck with a clean windshield sitting in my driveway. So at least it's somewhat sexy, right?
That just means you're going to put it straight to work the second it's done.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to have to, right? I'm back to work. I'm hoping I can get it in early enough on Monday that I can still make it up to the yard and get one load in, get one turn in tomorrow or on Monday. So if I can get one turn in, I'm a happy dude. If not, okay, then I'm down on Monday. But on either way, it also gives me another day at home. I don't have to leave on Sunday. So anytime I get an extra day at home with Dar,
Oh yeah,
I'm good. That's good in my book.
Yeah.
Always, people forget in our business. It's always, I got to get, my 34 is up. I got to get out the door. I got to make that money. But you know what? The money's always going to be out there. The money's always going to be there. You can always make more money. You can't make more time. I can't make more time with my wife. I can't make more time with my kids. So what? I'm going to lose X amount of dollars on Monday if I end up taking Monday off, and it's going to cost me, $900 for repair. I would happily pay that to spend an extra day with my wife. So
that's how I judged when I was an owner operator. That's how I judged all of my repairs, and I always had enough money in the bank that I could drop the truck off. And if they said, "Hey, it's going to be 3 weeks till we can get to it," guess who got a 3-week vacation? I had that money. I'd leave, go do my thing, enjoy life, spend time with the family.
Sterling, that's why we have that. Like, why do you think, like, I pound into you guys? I pound it into your fucking heads. Every single new guy that comes in here and says, should I become if I'm thinking of becoming an owner operator, should I always tell you, you should have, your down payment on your truck, and you should have $20,000 sitting in the bank with nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
like you've got nothing to spend it on.
Down payment and downtime fund.
Exactly, because you know what? It's not a matter of if your truck is going to break. It's a matter of when. It will eventually. Something's going to happen.
There's nothing sadder than seeing a truck driver doing a live from a hotel room. I'm 5 days from my house and my truck. Yeah. They say it might get done tonight. It might get done tonight. It's like, no. Get on an airplane, go home. Fuck the truck.
I've never had to. I've done that once, but I only had to spend one night.
Dude, I told a mechanic once I had a breakdown in Umatilla, Washington, and it was going to be like 3 days. And I said, okay, I'm going home. And when he said the truck was done, I was like, step outside and start the truck. I want to hear it run. I'm not going to jump on an airplane unless I hear my truck running. Put my truck on the phone.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Well, I make them take it for whatever it is. Take it for a test drive.
Yeah.
Right. So, for example, if they're changing a knock sensor, right? Okay, dude, change the knock sensor, clean it out, and then I want you to put it into a force regen.
Yes.
Let it clean the whole system out. Let the whole system reset, and I'm not touching that truck until it's done. And then I want to make sure that check engine light doesn't come back on. So, you know what? And you got to be prepared for that. That's why we have money in the bank, right? Yep. Not because we're sitting there going, oh, look at the thousands of dollars I have in the bank, because you know what? That money's spoken for. We just don't know what it's going to be used for yet.
Right.
But it will be used.
Which is why you don't see either of us driving Lamborghinis or, you got to live within your means a little bit. Trucking is a lifestyle, but dude, don't let it ruin your life.
I'm going to tell you something. And I tell you this only out of experience. I learned that the hard way. My first 10 years as an owner operator, I like to spend money.
Oh yeah.
I did. I spent a lot of money on stupid shit, Sterling.
Chrome.
Cars and toys and vacations and
boats.
Shit. No, I would never buy a boat. A boat's nothing but a hole in the water to throw more money into. But and I did, and I learned that lesson. I did, almost like all those guys that learned that lesson, when COVID hit and they were getting $6 a mile, and they went out and bought all the toys and all the shit. I did that 20 fucking years ago, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Right. Or 15 years ago, I did that.
We did it when it was like $2.89 a mile.
Exactly. Well, fucking $2.89 a mile. Yeah. But when you could pay. I did it when I could actually fill my tanks and reach into my pocket and I could pull out enough cash to pay for the fill up in cash.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
if you
what
got
I
that
would
kind
do.
of money on you now, you might not be able to cross the scales.
Yeah, no kidding. So that's why I say, yeah, that's why we have that money. And I've learned from experience. I've learned that I've made some mistakes. I've learned the hard way, man. You know, and then all of a sudden you blow the motor out of a Volvo and you need $48,000. That money doesn't just fall out of a fucking tree, right? You don't just go out back to backyard, shake the money tree, and you go, oh, there's my money.
Yeah.
Right? I've blown in my life. I've replaced, like, completely replaced 2 motors. I've blown up 2 motors, 2 engines out of 2 different trucks. I've blown up a Cat C13 and I've blown up a DD13 Volvo. Kaboom! Like grenaded both of them, dude. So we're talking new engines.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap, brother. And I blew
How do you make
the
the
Volvo.
decision? How do you make the decision to throw money at a motor or put a down payment on a new truck?
You know what? On the first one was an easy one with the Cat because it was out of one of the Kenworths.
Right.
And back then, you know, you could do the Cat engine, and back then it would have been like early 2000s, like 2008 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was a pre-emission motor, and to do the engine back then, it was like $16,000.
Yeah.
Right. So, and back then, you know, we had that, you know, you could do it. So, and there was the second one, it happened at a time when I had no warranty on the truck, but I still owed more on the truck than it was worth. So I had no choice. And I always hate rolling negative equity into a truck, right? It's stupid. It's a bad thing to do. Don't do it. I always recommend you know, that's the last thing you ever think of, right? You figure something else out, you borrow the money if you have to, but you don't ever refinance your truck and roll the engine repair into your truck payment and then carry on. Don't ever do that, because in the end, it sucks, right? Because then your next thing you know, for the next year, you're doubling up on payments trying to get this.
Well, what you've done is you've sacrificed your time.
Exactly.
You might as well just tell your wife, hey, you ain't seeing me on your birthday, and Christmas is a gigantic question mark.
No, you're right. So the first decision we made, because it was an easy decision, the truck was still valuable and it was still working, and the repair was affordable. The second time I was in a bad position, and even though I was in a bad position, I made a bad call, and that was on me, right? That was on me. I made a bad call. Nowadays, you know, that thing blows sky high tomorrow. I don't know what a D15 costs. I don't know what it costs to replace one.
We just had
I would
one done.
imagine
We just had one done at $62,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably north of about 50 grand. So, you know, I wouldn't put another 50 grand into that truck. You know, that wouldn't be happening. That wouldn't be happening. So that's one of those things that you don't know unless you're in that position. And I've been in that position. So
yeah,
but that's, again, like I keep pounding. You guys, you know, if you're buying $100,000 truck, you know, make sure you got at least $35,000 down, and then make sure you got 20 grand sitting in the bank and you've got nothing to spend it on, because you are going to need it. And that's why. Simple as that. You know, it's either going to pay for the engine, or it's going to pay for your repair, or it's going to pay for your engine repair and your hotel room. I find that in the US that you guys in the US, it takes, you know, longer. For example, I was talking to Freightliner in Watertown, New York, and I said, well, if I'm only like 18 or no, I was 30 miles away. So I'm only 30 miles north of you guys. If I bring it down to you guys, can you guys do this? He goes, no, we're booked up till next Friday.
Yeah.
Right. But if I brought it to a Freightliner dealership in like up here in Canada, I could probably get it in Monday or Tuesday. That's the difference between Canada and the US. You guys are booked out weeks, sometimes like 3-4 weeks out. You guys, your dealerships are booked up. Ours up here are only booked up maybe a week, right? You'll never hear of them. Oh yeah, we'll bring it. You know, give it to us on Monday, and we'll get it plugged in. We can plug it in on Friday, and then we'll get back to you on Monday, and then maybe bring it back in and fix it the following Wednesday. So no, that doesn't happen up here.
No, during the sweet and sour sniffles, our Freightliner dealer here, they were booked out up to 8 weeks, even for an oil change.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know.
Mm-hmm. So but again, you know what? Don't get me wrong. I'm not bitching. I'm
Oh,
not
no.
bitching that I've got an $800 repair to do on Monday. That's, you know what, Sterling, that's the price we pay for doing business.
Yeah.
Right. We're owner operators. We know, you know, I've been doing it long enough now. I know what to expect. You know, when that engine,
It was difficult for you to hang up the phone and not giggle.
well, yeah, on an $800. Well, and that's assuming that is the issue, right? I'm assuming that, you know what, that's probably the issue 9 out of 10 times. You know, it doesn't, if you own one of these new emissions trucks for more than 3 years or 4 years, you're going to replace both NOx sensors at least once, right?
Yeah.
I've done the outlet NOx sensor. Now the inlet's done. So now the inlet's going to need to be done. So, all right. So, you know, it's coming. Same with, you know, the DPF pressure sensor. You know, you're replacing that at least once. You know, these are just, they're, you know, they're coming. So you have money in the bank for them.
Right.
So, yeah.
And you're not the kind of guy that just clears the check engine codes as many times as you can and just let it blow up later down the road.
No.
Yeah. If you ever hear about somebody replace a one box, it's usually because they haven't maintained the truck.
$21,000 up here for
Beautiful.
a one box.
That's awesome.
21 grand.
Wow.
Matt.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to a truck stop middle of the night waiting for that driver that goes do his laundry. I can swap one box real quick, Brian.
Well, they're not hard to do.
Yeah.
I think they're four torque bolts and 2 clamps. Out they come. It's simple. Not that I've scoped it out, but you know, I know what the tools are in my passenger side boot box. So when and if I need them.
It's not like you've watched Francisco Amaya on YouTube and seen exactly how to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, I can do a NASCAR fucking a 4-tire change in 8 seconds on my one box. There you go, baby.
Yes. It's not like I go over to the guys in the shop and ask them, hey, $100 if you look the other way, I need to borrow your forklift.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, it is what it is. It's trucking. You know, that's what it is. It's trucking. And if you guys are company drivers, count your blessings. You know what? It's nice. Company drivers, you pick up the phone, you dial 1-800, come fix my shit. It's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, that's what I do right now. I mean, I do miss the ego boost of having my own truck and the pride and joy and all that stuff. But I'm with a good fleet right now. The guy, like today, my left front steer's got a little bit of a hop to it. It's got some weird kind of wear. And I only notice it when I'm going between like Salt Lake and Reno. When I go up to Portland, the road's too curvy. I don't care. But I felt it today. It was just that little, every once in a while you just get that when you go down the road, and then you take a turn and it goes away, and then down the street, it'll start going.
Is it cupping? You got some cupping going on?
Yeah, it's diagonal cupping.
Yeah. You probably
your tires. Steers.
Well,
terrible.
If you're only getting cupping on one steer tire, then there's something wrong with the middle axle. Your front drive axle is probably kicked out a little bit. If you're only getting one tire cupped, it's the front axle on the drives.
This truck, it's got the spread axle on the drives. The tanker axles. Yeah.
You got the Canadian spread on that truck?
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
You really do, eh? That's cool. Yeah. You don't see that up here very often anymore. They're gone by the wayside.
Yeah, it was a weird truck. Like, you know, they gave him a good deal on it, so he just took it anyway. But it's got 3-way lockers out back, which is awesome for the winter.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. You won't see this boy. You won't see this boy chaining up until the cops catch him.
Yeah. Well, brother, my cigar is done, and I've got some duty inside. We got some phone calls back. I'll give you a call and let you know what's going on. But we've got some phone calls to make regarding the other house out west. So
yeah. Well,
I'm gonna shut this down, and we will. I'll be touching base with you tomorrow before we go live. Okay, just to see where you're at and what your schedule looks like.
Yeah, I asked them politely for another Salt Lake run, so hopefully, and I'm going to bring my laptop, my clippers, and all that stuff. And
right on.
You know, let's not get too attached to what we got.
Well, look at this. Like I'm gonna cry. And think about this. Think about this, okay? When I came up with this idea, like doing these beard shaving, I had a mouthful of teeth.
Right.
Now, have you ever seen somebody with no beard? Like right now, you can't tell unless I talk. You can't tell that I got no teeth because my face isn't caved in because my beard covers it. When this beard comes off, I'm going to look like a fucking skeleton.
Right.
Like, my face is going to be all sunken in. And I'm going to be like, well, I'm like, what did I sign on to here? I can't believe this. So
Don't they make like a merkin or something for your face?
well, I'll be walking around. I'll be walking around COVID style tomorrow, or for the
Yeah,
at least the first week.
just tell everybody you're sick.
Now, just so you guys know, and Sterling, this goes for you too. The beard shaves. That doesn't include the mustache. You can leave your mustache on, eh? If it's up to you. If you want to take the mustache off, that's fine. I'm leaving my mustache on.
I got to go full clean shaven. I got the wedding coming up too. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, I'm leaving the mustache, but I'm taking all of the beard. So excellent. Anyway, with that, brother, I'm out of here. You go take care of I'm not going to tell you what you're going to go take care of. You just
adult things.
You got things to do. Yeah. All right. See you later.
Good seeing you, Brian.
Talk to you tomorrow, brother. Out. All right. So that is that. Here, let's kick Sterling out. No, let's kick him out. Let's kick him out. Let's bring him back. Let's kick him out. Let's bring him back. All right. We're going to get you out. Bye.
Bye.
That was actually fun. I actually enjoyed that for a second. I was getting a little dizzy, but yeah. So let's me get out of here. 1 o'clock tomorrow, guys. You guys all get it all tuned up. Get ready. Get your wallets ready. And we're gonna raise some money for these kids. So, Brian, check your email. I'll check that as soon as I hit the end stream button here, and I'll go take a look because I've got a couple of emails that have come in here. Freeway, we'll be touching base with you regardless what your email is about. I'll be touching base with you tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow anyway. So, Buck, be safe, brother. We'll see you down there tomorrow. Just get there. Be safe. All right. Love you, Buck. Everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Out of here.